Right, everyone, we're back. Sorry about that. My internet had a bit of a hiccup for a second there and just got everything off. But we're all back. Managed to sort something out. So apologies for that. I don't know why it does that, but currently got Bram leading the way, 2 seconds ahead of Toby.
I'm leading the way.
Bram's leading the way. Toby P2, the other two are P3, Joe P4, Danny P5. At the moment, Gaze P6. Maloney's on left session. Tornado is P7. Kazari is P8. Callum is P9. Matindo's P10 at the moment. No, Toby's falling down the grid. Toby's falling down. He's had a mistake somewhere. He's spun or something. Oh, and he's crossed right in front of the AlphaTauri. I'm sorry, managed to get through. That's Matty Lipkos weaving around Toby. Toby's now dropped down to P13. The Petrovich is now P10. David Sig P11. Matty Lipkos is P12. Toby's now down to P13 after that. Darren's P14. Dark Engineer is P15, Thomas is P16, Alex Turr P17, all the way back there. And even further back is Tiddlewink, and he's retired from the session.
Yeah, sorry, Matt. Problem is Bram was in P5 on my screen, so the game just completely glitched. Yep. We're now back ready.
It's now Haas 1 too.
Is it Bram leading by 2.6 seconds right now?
Yep, to Joey. Joey's just over top of Sugra. So it's a
right, we've
double...
got Callum versus Kastari, bro. Matt, sorry. So
double
back
Dutch,
racing now
double
in
Dutch
Bahrain.
Right at the moment.
Darren's racing, Darkin's racing, all on default self, so it's going to be quite difficult for them.
Has retired from the session in the pit lane.
I think for the sprint, it's going to be a little bit different in terms of retiring with the main race that we're going to.
Thomas is round again. Oh.
Yeah, Thomas. Oh, yeah. Thomas has spanned twice, Matt. But I'm looking at the front here. We have got Yavers close behind Joey here. It's a Haas 1-2 here in Bahrain, and Yavers is trying to get that pace on the back of the Haas. But watch a start from Bram Nilsson, 3 seconds in the lead. Wow.
Joey's just struggling a lot at the moment. He's getting a bit of a hold up for this cube. I think Bram's got surprisingly good pace despite only being in this game for so many weeks.
And Kasari's gone a little bit wide, match coming under pressure from Callum down the straight now, but he's got quite low wings, I think. So. Yeah, Callum's on very high wings, Matt. Very fucking high wings. He couldn't even reach 180 miles per hour, Matt, down the pitch straight. Now he's going side by side with his teammate Petrovic. That's Callum. He's running very low wings. Very, very low wings for the Red Bull.
Maybe he's using another overtake. I think it's got 46% still. And he's gone wide.
Back. We've got Matty and Darkin going side by side into turn 4. And Darkin's up to P14 now. That's a little battle, but I do feel sorry for that.
Side by side with Davy Sig and Callum, and Callum's got through. The Alpine's down to P10, Callum went to P9. Davy Sig's
I do feel sorry, Matt. Sorry, I do feel sorry for Darkin and Darren because they're going to be slow in this race.
So I think that might be a learned thing for the future for these sprint races to have the part firmware off. So
yes.
they can, for these sprint races only.
Darkin's on the inside of Matty.
As I say Matty, my brain kind of like goes ding for a second.
Should we call him Matthias? Because that's his name.
I don't know. I probably won't remember that. So.
Right, well, Kasari is
4
creating a new.
lead.
But Matt, I'll tell you something. Sorry, gave it up to the P5. I don't want to, jinx anything, but
also
finally he's having a very decent.
Something
race.
we haven't seen is Jerry being overtaken by Tugura, and now he's getting overtaken by Tornado. Both of them got DRS at the moment. It's all about his low wings. Looks like the Alfa Romeo has a bit more straight line speed up the inside. He's got the move done. Has he got? It's got side by side from here. Very easy to make contacts around here. They're giving each other space. Very nice driving, respectful driving between the two. Now the side by side again.
That's very good. Danny and Darren are going side by side in the first sector.
Yeah, but now Tornado's back running outside of Joey for turn 4. Very difficult to get traction. Just push him off into the curb, and Joey hangs on for now. But Joey really doesn't need to be on the pace at the moment. More yellow flags. That's Thomas out of the race.
Thomas spanning him.
Just retired in the pit lane.
Sorry, viewers, as well. It takes me a good little bit to get into the rhythm of
Matty's round.
Matty's round. He's done a Maffio.
P6. Oh, I didn't spin there. That was my teammate.
Yeah, but usually spinning, aren't you?
I did spin there once. Actually, not too long ago. Shock, horror, shock. Good day, front wing. That's his sprint race done and dusted. It's a virtual safety car.
On the wet tyres.
Virtual safety car. Don't think anyone will.
So yeah, mate, it takes me a little bit to get in the rhythm of commentary. It's very weird, these sprint. You go straight into the action, which is great for spectators, but not good when it takes you like 5 minutes to process everything that's going on. So just viewers, bear with me. Tucker's in P2 at the minute, 3-second gap to Bram. Was there a collision map that I missed? Or did Bram just have an incredible start compared to everyone else?
He just pulled away.
Okay.
He was 4 seconds, so I think maybe Bram's just keeping his delta positive a bit more. Yeah, that gap just opened.
Here we go. Callum's in the pit lane. Okay, so I was expecting wets, to be fair. Right. Oh no. Oh, got some action in the first sector. Tornado round in the first sector. Oh. Yeah, contact there with Gabe, but Gabe is now up to P4. The Rebels on the inside. That's Petrovic on the inside of McIndo here. McIndo's back in the league as well, Matt. That with us this evening on PlayStation. Love to see that.
Unfortunately, for his return, he's picked up a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, he will have a drive-through, so that's going to be quite disappointing for him. Darkin's running himself up to P12 now. Derring's to P13. They've made some action, but not the most, to be honest. They don't have a setup, so it's...
If I was McTender, I'll just go in as early as possible and just play a catch-up game, really. The later you leave it, the more you're going to get held up. Obviously, a bit later now, and the sprint race obviously already halfway through.
Yeah.
Ram's actually lost a bit of time during that safety car.
So, Matt, sorry, yeah, Davido's got a 3-second penalty just to mention, and McIndo's got that.
But he's got a 2.7 gap, so if you can pull more of a gap, overtake McTender, McTender's going to pin on the pits. So that'll give David a bit more stability, a bit more space, and that'll give him plenty of turn out. Tornado's just lost another 3 tenths there. So that gap's not over 3 seconds. So Davide is
Matt, Danny, down the straight. Look at the straight line speed that he's got compared to Toby. Already 10 miles per hour quicker down that straight, man. Looks like the wings that people are running are very different around the circuit. You've really got to have...
Well, Danny said he was using 8.18 yesterday. Compared to...
I was in 18.16.
I was 8... Well, yes, he's changed it, but he was using 8.18 yesterday. Which is not the way to go. I was
he's up to P9 now.
Yeah, I was using like 19.16 I was yesterday. Compared to that. Which I think was still...
Yeah.
a bit too much.
Yeah, I think one driver, Matt, that's really fucked the setup is Callum, because he was...
Alex Turner's round.
He didn't even, Matt, reach 180 miles per hour down the pitch straight. That's quite disappointing. It looks like now Bram is starting to fill the way on the tyres. He's lost 2 tenths to Yavas.
Yavas has used all of his ERS up, so he's going to struggle down the straights. He's going to lose time all the time. He's going to be losing a few horsepower. Just not having a full battery. Obviously, if it hits below 10%, so you lose a little bit of power. And then when you get down to 0%, you've lost a good 160 horsepower at that point. And that turns around again.
Matt, you do realise that Bram's only had this game. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Bram's only had this game since Saturday. You do realise that, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, well, Bram's obviously
that is
normally
mad.
a tier 1
That's
driver.
crazy.
But the fact he's coming to this and he's had solid pace already is really, really good.
Go on, Bram. Booyaka. And Danny had overtaken someone, or... Oh, Tornado spun again.
Tornado really wants to be a Tornado today, doesn't he?
Tornado really is struggling. That's Darkin up to P10. I don't think Darkin would have thought he'd be in P10.
Before you know it, he'd be calling it the Twister.
Absolutely.
So what's better, Tornado doing a Twister or Pirro doing a pirouette?
As you can see, Matt, Tornado's really struggling with just everything on that car at the moment. He's skidding around every corner. Skidding around every corner. It's very, yeah, it's not good for the Alfa Romeo, and the Aston Martin's done something wrong. He's had good positions to Tornado. Tornado's up to P11 now. Yeah, Matt, not as many battles as I thought there was going to be in Tier 2.
Yeah, there's a few
Tier 1
chunks of DS trains and a few spread out cars as well. So
yeah.
Kind of like DRS train, a couple of cars spread out on a couple more trains. Pardon me.
But Matt Bram has got insane pace right now. I was not expecting this.
He's keeping him. He's not letting him get too far away at the moment, and the other's using a lot of entry curve, but they're not like that. Into turn one. But yeah, Bram's leading the way at the moment. We'll see whether this pace continues into the race on heavier fuel.
Danny's going to have a start with Toby through turn 1 and 2. Here we go in the slipstream.
Oh no,
and
Danny,
he's
no!
the curve and he's span.
Yeah, I almost lost it there when I was overtaking Joey yesterday. That curve does catch you, but I think on the pads it's even more hard to catch.
And Matt, sorry, Tornado's on the inside of Darkin, and he's got that move done. He's up into P9 in this race.
Yeah, Darkin with the default setup is going to be a bit difficult for him. He could suffer from quite a bit of understeer.
Yeah. I think, Matt, we may need to do the park May.
Yeah, so keep it open for these sprint races because it's so difficult to keep people in.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, this game's just not allowing him. Darren has got the slipstream on Darkin here, and Danny's going to try and get these drivers. Yeah, man, I don't know. The sprint is not delivering as I thought it was going to. For tier 2 at least, and it's been a spin in the final sector. I think that might be Callum. Yeah, Callum's gone. Another disastrous race here for him, but it looks like, Matt, that Yavis is now bringing that gap down. 3 seconds now is the gap. He does use a lot of entry curve, to be fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like that. Unsells keeps it very inconsistent, that would be. But he's actually put that gap down now. It was 3.6 last time I looked at that gap.
Yeah,
maybe Bram had a little bit of a mistake.
And Danny and Darren are going side by side, and Darren's had to yield, and now he's got Matty behind him. DRS is enabled for the Alpha Tower. He's going to have better straight line speed as well. Because of the default setup that the Alpha Martin's running, and up the inside, around the outside rather, and Matty gets up to P12. Look at that, man. Great stuff. Great overtake from you.
Oh, he's hit the back of him! Oh, don't hit the back of him there.
Don't hit the back of him, that's not good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, McKindo. Oh yeah, McKindo has a drive.
Nose to diffusers, nose to exhaust doesn't go very well.
Oh, Hasta going to get a good few points here, Matt. P1 and 3 at the minute.
Sure, that's
that is going to be
14 points there.
14 points, yeah, you're quicker but master than me.
Take
but I'm sure, Matt, sorry, that Gabe's going to be very happy right now. Very fucking happy.
Why is that specifically?
He's running in P4, and every race that he's done, he's been involved in some sort of collision or crash. So Gabe is really going to defend this from Kasari, I think. He's really going to try and defend it with everything he's got. P4 is a great position.
Joey's binned it out turn 2 and turn 3. He's obviously lost the rear end out traction out of that.
And Danny's going side by side with Darkin through the first corner.
DRS for the Ferrari, so the Ferrari has a bit of defensive use with that, but he's kept ahead.
Oh man. Contemplate the curse.
Just say we're praising the Haas drivers, and what's spinning, Toby's gone round again. Yeah, praising all they've done, and Jerry, I mean, it could be a lot worse, but it could have been a lot better. Oh, it's always the last lap, isn't it?
So it's now 10 points that Haas will get.
Yep. Shame, innit?
It's always
actually no, he won't. He'll get 11 points because Davide's got a penalty.
Oh, lovely. Anyway, Bram Tillerson, on his return to the STB Racing League, will win the sprint. He will take first place on the grid for the race because it's actually not pole position, unfortunately. Second is Yavos Tilgraf. Very good for the championship, that, for Tilgraf. Third is Gabe, fourth is Kasari, fifth is Petrovic, sixth is Jerry in the end yet because David had a pen, and Toby will get the final points. The Tornado map got no points from the sprint here tonight, so that's quite And Danny got no points either. So Yava Sugrat is in that command now, going into the Bahrain Grand Prix race.
Yep, so about getting a clean start for the race.
What is Callum doing?
Callum must not like Rolex watches.
He must not. He must be quite pissed at the minute.
Oh, yeah, and he's
And he's
down.
down. Here we go. Well, that's one way to get your airtime.
It's one way to destroy tyres as well.
Yeah.
Sure, want to use them in the race? Actually, no, they won't actually get rid of them. Won't they?
Oh, well, you might do if there's a late safety car. Who knows? But anyway, Matt. This is tier 2. But yes, that is the Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix sprint qualifying. And you know what, Matt? I think we have definitely shown why Bahrain was chosen as a sprint race. I think I did a good choice there. It was very interesting. Not as good as tier 1, but
Obviously.
It was interesting. Also, Matt, remember not to pause it. The race director, don't pause it on the garages.
I avoid it anyway. No, in a mind sprint race
because it will glitch for the sprints. So yeah, Bram was first, second Yavas, third was Gabe, fourth was Kasari, fifth was Petrovic, sixth was Joey. Matt, can we just make sure that we show all the results on the stream so I can look back on and you know,
maybe
see all the
not,
results?
I just clicked A, thinking I was going to press to advance, and it ends up.
Okay, I'll quickly screenshot it now.
That goes down to race director.
Yeah, that's fine. I've screenshotted it. Don't worry. It's just obviously you need to input all the results onto the app now. So
yeah,
sprint as well,
that's an ass thing. So because I was thinking A, thinking I was going to advance it, but I realised I already advanced it, and obviously I've cycled over to the actual rate to come out of race director, and obviously I've clicked A. So we're good.
Well then, Matt.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just checking the chat. Right then, Matt. Oh, I've nearly just pressed race direct. Keep your hands off the controller, Matt, because I like to go through the grid. But we'll wait for the.
If I put my hands off the controller, I want to cycle through things.
Yeah, just got to cycle for race director. Because everyone watching, there's a massive glitch, and I got it yesterday, and I felt really stupid. Because it was there, like, since the start of the game. But yes, everyone, we're here in Bahrain. I'm going to take you through the grid now for the Bahrain Grand Prix, live from Sakia in Manama. And, yeah, Matt, the track, personally, I really do like it. Personally, it's a very... Well, you probably like it now because you got some decent points yesterday.
It's okay. But I don't hate it as much as you used to, but it's still not one of my best tracks. But I don't mind it as much as I did before, and Darren Apple has left the session. And I was about to say, we've got a bit interesting strategies. We've got both Tiddlewink and Darren both on the softs. Probably.
I think that might be more of a couldn't get the tyres on in time.
There's quite a few people on the mediums, which is really surprising.
Anyway, Matt, yeah, take us through the grid while we get Darren back in, and then we'll get back on. There's so many just
so
little issues going
Ram starting first for this race on the mediums. We've got Yavris Tuga in second and Gabe's in third, both on the hards. Then we've got Gazari P4, Petrovic P5, Joey P6 and Davide P7, all on the mediums. And we've got Toby and P8 on the hards. Then we've got Tornado, Danny and Dark Engineer on the mediums. And then we've got Darren P12 on the softs at the moment. We've got Masadipkos on the mediums, P13, McKindo P14, McCallum P15 on the hards. And then you've got Alex Ter on the mediums alongside Thomas and then Tiddlewink at the back on a set of softs. And Toby and Tornado have made a collision during the formation lap. They have been disqualified. They will start on 70-degree cold tyres.
And also be getting warnings as well.
No touchy.
Well then, Matt.
Shouldn't be side by side in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to apologise to all the viewers.
Kazari, wow. Trying to overtake everyone back.
What's going on now?
He's trying to re-overtake everyone. Almost thought
Yeah,
going back at some
before we start, I'd just like to apologise to everyone, viewers and the drivers, for all the issues tonight. This game is just very glitchy. So we do appreciate it's frustrating for everyone when things don't go smoothly. But we are gearing up now for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Matt, who is going to win this race? I say Bram.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I won't be surprised if we get Bram Ellison for Tier 1 for the next race.
Well, Tier 1's full, so that might be a problem. Right, anyway, Matt, here we go then. We'll save that for next week. But for now, he's in Tier 2 and he's ready for his return race. So is McKindo, he's back in the league as well. Reigning Tier 3 champion, Matt. And we've got some other drivers as well. Watch out for Darren, he may have a glitch as well, which may cause some issues at the start.
Got a nice camera angle here on Tornado and Toby. Both of them staring down the pit lane.
Who are we waiting for?
Down to toilet 10, 11. I don't know. But I expect Toby and Tornado, it's both of the cameras are showing down towards 10 and 11. Migrating hosts. I'm not the host anymore because somebody else went. Migrating hosts again. Oh no. Okay, we're going.
Who left then?
Danny left. Darren Tupple's left. It's now 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out the way.
Lights out the way they go. Matt takes through the start on the right people.
Darren Tupple.
Great start from Jerry, Matt.
Yeah, Yavis is up to first place on the hards as Bramlinson's around the outsides. Kazari's stopped the inside of him as well. As he's got cars ghosting in each other at this moment in time. That is Bram and Yavis side by side. As they almost got contact with the Alpine and Kazari. That is Gabe's up to P4 on those hard tyres. Toby still on P8 on those hards as well. They've got Kerfuffle at the back here with a couple of ghost cars at the moment. As they all navigate through. There's a lot of ghost cars actually down at the back of the grid. Let's walk on weaving through the first sector. Bram Nellison's fighting with Yavis Tugra as they're going to side by side into turn 8. Up inside goes Yavis Tugra as Bram Nellison's holding around the outside. He's on the medium tyres. He's looking to use a bit of extra grip from those softer compound tyres as he got inside. He's pushed the Mercedes off the circuit and the Mercedes is off wide at turn 10, turn 11. So turn 9 and turn 10 as they're all trying to get traction down. Yavis Tugra is now down to P5. Bram Nellison's back up into first place because Kazari's on P2, Gates P3. As Patrick navigates himself back into T4, as now Gabe is now ghosting. I don't know why they keep ghosting each other right now. As Petrovich just drives through Gabe.
I think the lobby's just fucked.
I think yeah, everyone's like AI-ish now.
The lobby's just completely messed up. I don't know what is going on. Right, let's just try and get on with this race, Matt, because we've had too many issues tonight. But it's Bram in slipstream. Everyone's going, what the fuck is going on?
There's a lot of AI, I think, right now. There's a lot of cars disconnected.
Oh, Gabe is going sub on sub. There's no AIs here, Matt. It's Gabe versus Gasori into turn 1 and 2. Great battle in around the outside goes Gabe. Got some kerfuffle down at the back.
Now they're all AI on my screen. They're all AI. None of them are actually racing.
Everyone's in AI mode.
It looks like it on my screen.
No, they're going side by side with each other.
That AI goes side by side. Yeah, everyone's in AI.
Oh, this game is so frustrating.
The only person I don't see in AI is Petrovich.
The only guy that is in AI on my screen is Darren, because Darren isn't in the lobby.
Petrovich is the only one that doesn't look like he's in AI. Everyone else looks like they're all in AI because the full throttle management looks very, very weird. Yeah, they're all in AI apart from Petrovich on my screen. I think I need to leave the game.
Oh, this game.
I'm going to have to leave it. Are you staying? I'll join for you.
You may need to... Oh, because sorry, span, something's gone on. I don't know what is going on. Really sorry, guys. Everything's happening in this Grand Prix right now. And it looks like the lobby is just glitching. I ain't got a clue, Matt, what's going on. This lobby is so just horrible. Yeah, they're glitching through each other now. What's going on?
I think they're all AI.
We may need a lobby restart. Restart, Matt.
Because I was moaning about Davide, so that I think they are still racing, Maldy. I think it's just...
They're still racing, but everyone's glitching. Everyone's glitching through each other. This is the problem.
I'm going to go back into it now, and it's going to be completely different from what I've just joined in. because Bram had a...
Yeah, I've got the same issue, Matt. I've got the same problem, Matt. Everyone's glitching. Says Bram's in like P16.
Bram's in P3 now. I think he sorted itself out. I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know. This is just very weird.
I think everything's back to normal. Bram's now... Because for me, Petrovic was leading the way by a mile. He's now P5. Yeah, I think it's just fixing out. He might need to leave and rejoin. It's now everything's fixed for me now. Everyone's racing.
Yeah, it's fixed itself now, but I think just Darren's the only one that's left because he can't get back in, unfortunately.
Yeah, so
well, sorry about that,
fixed
guys. We are back racing then.
So Petrovic is not leading.
P1.
Petrovic is not leading. Petrovic is P5.
Huh?
The others two goes P1. Gabe's P2. Bramlinson's P3. Dark Engineer is P4. Petrovic is P5. Tornado's P6. Joey P7. Matty P8. David Davis P9. Yeah, it's weird, this game, isn't it? Two Gooders got a 3-second lead over Gabe at the moment. Bram's obviously lost some time somewhere, obviously didn't know what's going on, because it's all AI, so I didn't actually, for those first 2 laps, what we saw was absolutely, utterly, complete, awesome, just basically script by the AI. What actually was happening was completely different. What we saw was just another race in a separate universe.
This game, I ain't got a clue, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Alex Turr just retired from the race.
He's retired before the pit lane. He's retired the last
corner. Sorry, Matt. On your screen, sorry. Is Tornado going side by side with Petrovic now?
Yes, was. Tiddewink's now left the session.
Okay, right. So first should be Yavas Tugrat. Second should be Bram by 2.4 seconds.
Dark Engineer, Tornado, Petrovic, Joey, Massey. They're going side by side with Petrovic.
Get into the hairpin. Round the outside.
Joey. Petrovic used a bit of overtake. He's also got DRS. They both got DRS. So talk about whether the Haas can sweep him around the outside. He's not going to take him out, just like the Ferrari from yesterday.
Oh, Jerry, all on the inside.
Side by side, very difficult through there. Oh, a bit of touchies. And through the go, but Jerry's used all of his overtake. He's used everything. He's got nothing left to play with.
Yeah, Matt. Ram's passed up the Grand Prix. So yes, Ram is 2.4 seconds behind. Is that correct? Right, we're all back racing then. Danny's in the slipstream, Matt. Danny's in the slipstream on Davide Sig as they come down to turn 1 on the inside of the corner. On the inside, and Davide's going to go on the inside of their next corner. Side by side. No. Danny's ban!
As soon as I get on board with him, I see a Ferrari doing the spinala.
Danny!
Is that Ferrari? You should get out that Ferrari and go into something else.
Danny, why are you spinning? What? Who asked you to spin?
Probably me.
Impossible.
That gap's now down to 2.2.
Yes, Alex, there's been some very big issues tonight. I don't really know what's been going on, but yeah. I think it's a spectator cam issue, Matt, that goes on. I don't... I've never had that before.
Because everyone else is still going on about the race. No one's moaning or anything. Everyone's in the eye pop from one car.
Yeah, so it's an issue on our screens. I had that in the sprint as well. Yeah, so we apologise all viewers. Just a few issues that have meant that we can't get all the action tonight. But Ram's got the gap down, Max, 2 seconds now, and Gabe is under pressure from Darkin and Tornado. So Gabe, Matt, at the moment, if it finishes like this, he's got his first podium of the season. So touch wood. Hopefully he can challenge that. He'll be buzzing right now, Matt. He'll be buzzing in that cockpit because he's had really poor races recently. But the MP3 is crazy, and there's a span McLaren down at the back there. I think that's Thomas again. Yeah, made another mistake.
They were playing. I've never seen him on spin through turn 13.
Oh, Toby and Davide going side by side. Toby's span.
Wait, no, not really.
Toby's span through the first.
Was that contact?
Of corners.
Thomas retired from in the pit lane.
Tired.
If I didn't retire yesterday on lap 5, lap 6, I would have only got myself a P7.
Absolutely.
Now I was almost lapped down. I was literally 4 seconds getting away from getting
Oh,
lapped by
Bram's made a mistake now on the hairpin. Bram's off the
Yep,
track.
he's off the circuit. He's doing
And
a
there's the
George
crash at the
Russell.
back. That's Petrovic has done the same thing as well. He's gone off the track.
He gets that down back up to 3 seconds. He's lost 8/10 from that.
Oh, Petrovic's on the inside of the turn 11, Matt. They go side by side around here, but he's got the move done. Good move on Matty, and Matty's actually up to P8 now. So Matty's had a good little run so far in this Grand Prix. Set on yellow.
Yeah, it's just Bram's hurt himself right now on his mediums because Tuga is going to be faster at the end of the stint. But I always tend to prefer the first stint. I'm always not more comfortable in the first stint. As soon as he comes to the second stint, I tend to lose a bit of pace. I'm not sure. It's like
Oh yeah, Bram's on the mediums as well.
maybe it's just I prefer the hardest high. I don't know. But yeah, majority of people on mediums, which I'm really surprised about. But Tuga and Gabe's got a big advantage here, I think, to be on his tyres. He's struggling a little bit, at the moment. Obviously, Gabe is just holding his cue at the moment, being on that slower tyre. But from about now-ish, these hards should start to come into play.
Right, Matt. Yes. So we've got Gabe, Darkin, Tornado, and Joey in this four-way battle now. Joey's on a set of medium, Tornado's on a set of medium, Darkin's on a set of medium, and Gabe's actually on the hard set. So this is a great position to be in for the Alpine.
This is why he's caught his train, because obviously the tyres are going to be a bit slower, so these guys are just hanging on the back of him at this moment in time. They've got enough pace to keep ahead of them, but not enough pace to pull away. But maybe in a few laps' time, when those mediums start to drop off, maybe around lap 10, 11, lap 11, it's just start to drop off at that point. But we saw the Ferrari yesterday do about 20 laps and we got a puncture. So you wouldn't really want to go more than about 18 laps on them, but they generally, on a normal strategy, it's normally about 12, 13 laps on the set of start mediums.
How many, sorry, for tomorrow?
12, 13 laps on the set
okay.
mediums. Yeah, these guys are pissing around in there. I think it normally
Yeah,
is
Matt,
anyway.
strategy's going to be very interesting. And Darkin then, it's lost a bit of time actually to Gabe. U10s, we've got that DRS to try and get back that time.
It's also quite interesting because generally we'll lose a set of mediums during the sprint. So we would normally, if you're going for harder, you'll have to.
Sorry to cut you off, but Joey's dived up the inside of turn 1
Oh,
on
look,
Tornado.
Oh, now for Ramirez has made one as well. That's Tornado. Almost got hit by his own wind there.
Yeah. Tornado's on the inside. He keeps the position. P5 for him. But yeah, man, what was you saying? Sorry about the tyres?
We need to obviously do the sprint. You only have one set of mediums, so I had that issue yesterday where I had to get back onto one set of mediums when I did one lap on the set of mediums because it didn't actually put me onto. It put me onto a set of mediums, didn't fix the front wing. And obviously went back onto set of mediums, but they weren't fresh. Oh, and Joey's got a bit wide. I was playing on the curb there. So yeah, and obviously I couldn't go on the hards because I did about 5 laps on them. So I ended up doing the 4-stop strategy. Hence why I went on the softs towards the end. But yeah, those. Oh, Tornado lost his rear end. Oh, Joey's gone! I thought somebody lost the rear end, and Joey's in the barriers.
For fuck's sake, Joey's fucked it again.
I've never seen anyone crash into that barrier before.
Yeah, then you've got McKindo coming through. McKindo's looking a little bit, well.
He did make contact at the barrier, but I don't think he's got damage though. But he's got to watch out. He's got like Tendo behind him.
Yeah. No way. Right, here we go, Matt. Darkin doing the slipstream on Gabe, but it looks like Gabe's running quite high wings. Have a look. Yeah, even with that DRS, he was running 198 miles per hour, so I think Gabe is running quite low wings here, Matt. And
high wings.
Joey has got. Yeah, you know what I mean. Joey is in the pit lane.
Tendo when you come on the stream is asking for an invite.
Can I get an invite or not? You can join through their profiles, can't we?
Oh, almost on a race director. Oh, almost done it again.
Oh my god, Matt, don't. I nearly just did.
Right,
Tiddlewing, join through our profiles, because, I mean, if we can't get you in...
I invited him for the game, I invited him.
Yeah.
I invited him through the spectator menu, press X and then find him.
Yeah.
Press A on her name.
Sorry about that. Yeah, okay.
They're about 8 seconds off the lead. Sorry, off 6 seconds off second and last. He's about half a lap.
Right, oh no! Gamer's ban! Not Game, sorry, Bram's ban!
No!
Oh no!
It was going to happen at some point. He's just not going to be quite used to this game yet still.
8 mil deals sell.
It's just, that corner can be difficult. Alpine's off the circuit as well. Yeah, that turn 11.
God of heaven in Portuguese, and Bram has spun.
Turn 11 is not really a corner you tend to see spin at, but it does catch you out. Especially if you're a bit too greedy on the power through that corner, it does catch you. Obviously accelerating and turning.
Bram.
So Bram
Man!
quite accumulated to the circuit. Yeah, Tornado's in front of him at the moment, and Darkin looks back for now. Not too bad, but despite having a default setup, it's not too pretty good right now. Oh, and he's gone again, Tornado.
Yeah, Tornado's had a bit of a problem, and now Dark is going to be in that slipstream. Is he going to have the pace with that default setup? Surprisingly, Matt, he's in P4 with a default setup. That's really impressive to be fair.
Yeah, the default setup, it's not too bad. I mean, you only can change the brake bias and the off on the on diff. It's what I would be worried about is the tyre pressures. Unless he managed to turn them down as well, because I think you can change them before the race. So if he's able to do that, it should be okay. But that's what you can change: your tyre pressures, your front wing, your on diff, and your brake bias. Everything else you can't change. So you can't change your camber, your suspension, or anything like that. Petrovic now closed now. Yeah.
Bram the gap was 1.6 to the others. He was catching.
I say it really bites this game. Really just bite you in the rear. Shut up. But yeah, it just catches up. And obviously, Bram.
Sorry. Yeah, Bram is 4 tenths now.
Yeah, it's just an experience. Obviously, I had a lot of issues like that before when it first came out. It's one of those things where you just need to get used to the traction on this game. It is a bit funky, I like to call it. But he's looking to get past Davide's. Was it Davide always having a penalty?
Yeah, Bram was 10 miles per hour quicker down that straight then.
Well, he hit DRS. Yeah.
Very powerful.
Plus slipstream, plus any overtake if you need him to overtake. Davide's still looking to get the pass, but he's got no overtake. Danny's actually faster than him. Bram is faster than him even without any overtake or any DRS. And Callum's been given a 5 second time penalty. Onto the wet tyres he goes. No, it's his air softs. And those tyres are not going to the end. He could probably do softs, but yeah. I'd rather just go mediums and try and hold them to the end.
Right, here we go. Tornado's on the back now. Of Gabe. To be fair, Matt, Gabe's really held on quite well. And Bram now, he's still under pressure. He's gone off the track again at the hairpin. And he's fucked that. He's down a P8 again now.
Yeah, I was struggling through that. Yeah, those low speed corners are very difficult, especially if I haven't got the setup right. If you're running a very soft front end, the car's just unwilling to rotate through these corners. You need a bit more of a more responsive front end to get the car rotated. I've got to change my roll bars and my suspension before when we reset the lobby. I've got to change them for the main race. Davide 6 going for a pit stop here, a little bit earlier than recommended, but yeah, he decided his time is now to pit.
Yeah, you can try and get that undercut or overcut where you want to
give it a penalty.
Tornado's actually got past Gabe. But Gabe's going to be thinking, Tornado's going to be boxing soon, and Gabe is also going to be on the quicker compounder tyre later on in the race as well.
He's going to do DRS as well to help him just keep up with Tornado. But yep, what else was the match? I can't remember doing now. So yeah, Gabe's currently on P3. Also, he's playing the long game at the moment.
Bram is in P7, 2.5 seconds is the gap. This is now the calm part of the race now, Matt, where we can have a little bit of a break.
Yeah. This is when everyone pets and it creates an absolute cluster.
then it starts all over again when the pit stops begin. But yes, Yavis Tugramat is having a great race. He's been P1 on a set of hard compound tyres. In full command of this race.
Tornado's not pitting, Dawkins in, no one's pitting, everyone's going on for the lap here. Bram's coming in.
Very quick lap. Very fucking quick lap from Tornado there. Danny's in as well.
Obviously pushing before he comes to the pits. DJ Jennings also in.
Yeah. Alright, see Bram on to set of hard.
Unsurprisingly. Out he goes. Surprisingly, tyres going to get down at the moment. This medium should be going off at this point. You can clearly see the graining on that front right tyre of that Alfa Romeo. Compare it to Gabe's tyres, you can see that front right's a lot more cleaner, a lot more consistent. You can see that just that extra wear those mediums are really taking effect.
Tornado will think about boxing soon. Gabe will start for a few laps, but Tornado's made a mistake, Matt, and Gabe is through.
Yep, those tyres are obviously just starting to go off now, Marty, I think. I'm Tornado in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, but his tyres just got destroyed, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Should be competing in the pits, maybe. No, he's not. He's going for the lap.
He's not in. He's not coming in. He's going to try and battle get
He's not going to try and go for the softs, is he? Wait, what? Why is it slowing down? Oh, yellow flags. It's yellow flags in sector 1.
Yeah, he couldn't get past. But you've got Matt. Sorry, you've got Graham. Is he going to? Graham has lost a lot of time, Matt, in the pit lane.
Don't forget the cold tyres are taking effect, so you'll gain some time, won't they?
But still, Matt, he's lost the position to Matty, Petrovic, Darkin.
Again, could be cold tyres. So his hards are going to take quite a while.
Oh no, he made a mistake, didn't he? No, he's in position. Sorry, no, that's me being a twat. Sorry. That's me being a twat as usual. Bloody hell, Matt. Yavis Tugras, 7.8 seconds in the lead now. This is crazy. Don't worry about it.
Gap's coming down very quickly. Obviously, it's warmed up. Hards is obviously a lot better.
Yeah, Tugrat is just in full command of this race. He must be bored out there. This is a Max Verstappen driver. Where did he come in the sprint? Was it second?
I believe so.
Position change. Yeah, +1. So yeah, he got second in the sprint, which is 7, 25 here, which is 32.
Bram's within 1 second of Matty now as Tornado finally comes into the pit. It's a very late stop. But as long as he's got as much as he wants out as mediums as he can, I'm sure there'll be nothing wrong with that. And goes
hard to the Alfa Romeo.
He will have nice fresh tyres.
Let's see where Bram is.
He's going to have a couple laps of undercut here. Just come up way ahead, Tornado. I think he gets cold tyres and struggle a lot for this first lap or two. Tornado has come out. Bram, he must have made a mistake because he's so far behind for Tornado now. I know Bram is. Sorry, I'm thinking of Gabe, aren't I? I'm thinking of Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe's in P2 now.
Yeah, I was thinking. I forgot it's Gabe as well. Tornado was P2.
The Kingo's running decent now. He's in P3. Obviously, he doesn't have to box again, but he's in. He's running in P3.
He's only 9 seconds off Gabe, so it's not too far off.
Yeah, it's not.
Because it's his first race, or his first league race, or one of his first league races back on the game. He's coming on to.
And he's on a. What is Tornado doing? He's just gone completely off the circuit. That actually gains you time by doing that. Did for Nitro Shooter anyway yesterday. Making a mistake around that corner actually gains you time. It's weird.
I wouldn't agree with that, to be honest. It depends how it's done. If you overshoot it then really, really short to get the car rotated, but if you run it wide and then drift off, then that you probably might do.
Yeah.
We may hurt you in
interesting.
11 because obviously the dirty
Right,
tires.
Matt, you've got Darkin, Petrovic, Matty, and Bram now. And that's the 4 drivers that we're looking at in this battle. Darkin now has the DRS on Tornado, but he's got no ERS. That might cause a problem for him.
Oh, Matty had a little bit of luck there on Petrovic.
And Bram's on the inside!
Oh, didn't see that happening. Oh, Bram had a little bit of snap oversteer there, a bit wide. He's using his overtake. He's got a lot more speed down the straight here, Maldy.
Yeah, round the outside.
Nice helicopter view
What a
here.
move there from Bram, look at that. Oh, it's a P8 now.
Yeah, bolt to P8
In
for the house driver.
Bahrain.
Next one is Petrovic. Wonder if Bram can still get maybe a P5 here. Maybe he can get Tornado if he's got the pace.
He'll be pushing hard now. He'll be pushing hard.
It's all about what happens with Gaze and Tuga here. I'm assuming they'll pit maybe within the next this lap or maybe next lap.
This lap or next, yeah.
Oh, there you go. The Tuga's in the pits.
Look who's him. Yeah.
Onto
He's
a very
gonna
nice
follow
set
too.
of
No, he's not.
mediums.
Gabe's going to carry on now. Is McKindo going to come in?
Mike Tendo?
Yeah.
Nope, he is not.
Carry on.
Tobit. Next one, is he going to pit?
Toby. Will Toby box?
He is not.
No, he won't.
Pardon me.
Next lap, probably not. Probably next lap.
Never is Tuga comes to the pits, trying to turn one now, ahead of Toby. So that's the gap between Tuga and Tornado. About 10 seconds. That's a very big gap. But Tuga on those mediums.
Sorry, Matt. Bram's using very low wings because he was like, I think 7 miles per hour quicker.
Look at him, you can see over here. Up the inside of Petrovic.
Yeah, he's on the inside and he gets that move done. He's up to P7 now in this Bahrain Grand Prix. He's having a great little comeback drive. Next up, I was really hoping to give him a little interview on his return, but I don't think he'll be getting a podium tonight. Maybe a P5 though, that could be possible. Toby's got a pit again, and McKindo's got a pit again, so I think they're the real drivers that we're going to be looking at, Matt, for Bram to potentially get near an overtake. Can't really see him getting past Darkin and Tornado, they're a bit too quick.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, Span, it's only himself to blame for it. So, yeah, but he is 2 tenths up on this lap. So
although Bram is actually catching, Matt. He is catching.
Yeah, he was 2 tenths up on his personal best for the second sector.
Right, Gabe's gone on for another lap, Matt.
Interesting.
Over McKindo.
Yeah, if I was him, I'll pit as early as possible to try and cover off the undercut, but maybe he just wants fresh tyres at the end. But this undercut is very powerful. It generally is for most circuits.
Is it? Okay, that's good to know. And Danny's overtook Davide, Matt, so he's now P10. He needs to get as many points as possible over the championship. The next up for him is Matty.
Petrovic takes a time penalty. Right, that's one of the things Ran have to worry about.
To be fair, Matt, Tornado isn't actually gaining that much on Darkin. Darkin's still keeping it within the 1.1 of 1 second mark.
Yeah, maybe it's just struggling on his hards at the moment.
Bram's made another mistake, Matt.
Yeah, I saw him a little bit of a twitch there. It's lost a couple of tenths at least.
I'm intrigued to see what McKindo and Gabe do this out.
Oh, but Danny Mattia side by side gets pinched off wide. Then he has to.
Gabe's in the pits. Gabe's in the pits.
See where he comes out of. Hopefully.
McKindo's in as well.
Ahead,
I think Toby's going to come in as well.
Oh, as Messi's gone off the track. As the Alpines follow straight, the Alpines up the inside of Danny.
Caladao's on the inside, Danny's going to try and get a better exit. And he's been tagged
Matty's hit Danny.
by the Alpha Tauri. Oh, DJ Danny.
Danny trying to do a bit of a switcheroo and it caught out Matty there, but unfortunately that's Matty's fault. You shouldn't read that. Didn't recognise that Danny was going a bit slower than mid-apex, and obviously that is going to be Matty's fault.
Danny.
He was responsible for the car in front.
Right, Matt, interesting stuff now because Gabe is P4 now on a set of mediums.
Yeah,
right, this is what I'm talking about.
I mean, Tony's got a penalty. It should be relatively easy picking. Toby's got a pit, so you don't have to worry about him. If Toby can make the tires do another lap, he can go on to
Is Gabe going to get... I'm not even going to say anything because I'll jinx it. I'm going to say fuck all, Matt. I'm going to say fuck all in this race. This is crazy, and your house has gone wide. That's Bram again. He likes going wide at that corner, doesn't he?
He's got a penalty for it.
Yeah. Well, that's that fucked.
3 strikes, you're out.
You have to come back on the track pretty much straight away, Matt, otherwise you would, of course, get that penalty. So he's kind of got to be trying to get into the 6th tip.
Yeah, he's now got 2 cars ahead of him with no penalties and on better tyres.
I'm rooting for Gabe here.
Just got to get through that water, just got to get through that heating phase of those tyres, and then you will pull away.
Toby's in.
Yep, Toby's in. No surprises there. A bit of a late one, to be honest. It's so
very
late,
late actually. Very late.
It's that late that it'll be worth just doing an extra lap and going to the softs, to be honest. Those softs will have to do 8 laps.
Now. He's last place now of the people running in this Grand Prix, so...
Yeah, he's got a lot of catching up to do, especially with such a few laps left. Just over the over 2/3 of the way through this race. Gabe, let's bring that gap down to 1.9. He's pulled away from Darkin. Darkin's now out of DRS off Gabe. Bram has now got his chance to go up into P4, but if he does get P4, he needs to pull a gap. I don't know, Bram can get P4 here. He just needs to both take that Williams and pull that gap. But
yeah, he needs to be careful now.
Gabe is out the window, and Tornado's just a bit too far ahead, I think, for him. Actually, no, Tornado's
I think Darkin, though, Matt. Sorry, I think Darkin will be.
Because he's got no setup.
He'll be happy with P4. It's not good for the championship, but he'll be.
Because he's got no setup,
he'll be satisfied.
I think he will take that.
He'll be satisfied with that. But do you know what, Matt? Gabe, this is what I'm talking about. This is finally. Like, he's been waiting how long? He's been waiting so long, Matt, for a good race, and he's having it. I'm not going to say he's had it, because that's jinx. But at the moment, very good. But McKindo and Matty are going side by side with 2 Alpha Tauri's. And McKindo gets that move done. He's up to P8. Is Matty going to go up the inside? He's going to have a look. He's going to go up the inside, Matt, of his teammate on the inside of the first corner. But McKindo's got the line on the pressure tyres. He's going to keep P8. Bloody hell. If I was Franz Tost, I would be fucking shitting myself then. Pro. Scary stuff.
That's down to 1.4 now between Gabe and Tornado.
And Bram's got the gap down to Darkin to 5/10.
Yeah, Bram's got some solid pace at the moment. As long as he doesn't keep running wide. Maybe so he's a pull off this gap on if he does overtake.
I think, Matt, Bram could have easily got, battling with Yavis if he didn't make these stupid mistakes. If he didn't spin, he would be definitely battling with Yavis right now.
Oh yeah, that definitely cost
him. Oh, and Matt, sorry, Joey and Matty are going side by side through turn 12.
Oh, and there's a contact!
Yeah, that was close there, and Joey's got the move done, but Matty's going to get back in the slipstream.
Yeah, Matty's
down the back straight.
5 laps fresher tyres. So, it's going to be a bit of an extra bit of grip. Oh, that's very, very close.
Bloody hell.
Oh!
Yeah, that's flagged.
Yeah, it may have been like.
Oh, Bram's got the move done on Darkin with that DRS down the straight.
Matty's got past Joey.
Turn 1.
But yeah, Bram's got in dark enough. Missed that because he was looking at Joey and Matty.
Yeah. Joey and Matty, yeah? Were you battling Matty? Oh wait, you are Matty. I'm funny,
So Bram needs to pull out 2.4 seconds here. He needs to break that DRS as quickly as he can to increase the chance of him pulling the weight of that gap. It's going to be a very, very dominant victory for him.
Yavas Tucker, what a race! Like, I can't believe it, Matt. This has been absolutely incredible. Oh, and Joey and Matty are still going side by side. I think Matty's made a mistake there.
Yeah, Danny's. Oh, make contact! Not making contact again, thank you, Matty. Just don't want to do another clash with Danny. 3, 2, 1, and I've collided. And I've collided.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that was lovely, that was. A little bit of a wheel-to-wheel action there, and yeah, Matt, it's definitely been a race that Danny wants to forget. He didn't have a good race in Tier 1 and didn't have a good race in Tier 2, so yeah, I'm sure we just want to move on to next week, where Matt, we can go.
Danny finished ahead of me.
I can't remember.
You finished like 65.
I don't know, but my point is, Matt, in Tier 2, where it really matters, where he's championship, you know, in the battle. No, scrap that, because he's in the DRS. Oh my fucking god, look at the pace that he's got down the straight. Rewinding to turn 1.
I didn't even realise Matty was there. I just thought it was Joey and Danny.
Very backside of that one, and Matty, look at this.
Got the extra grip of those tyres. Danny's also there.
Czechia versus England as they come into turn 4.
Oh, and Joey's there as well. No, make contact. And that's what would have happened between Alonso and Hamilton if they did clash harder.
Anyway, moving on. Gabe is 1.2 seconds behind Tornado.
Bram's just got Dark Engineer out of DRS, which is crucial for him.
That's crucial. Yes! They're the exact same thing then, Matt. That's very good.
But yeah, I don't remember. Actually, I think Danny might have pitted at the end. I can't remember. Last time I saw Danny, he was ahead of me at one point. Unless he did pit behind me, maybe. But I remember him being ahead. Maybe he did finish behind me. I just have memory of him being ahead of Drapo at one point.
I'm not too sure, really.
Drapo finished ahead of me, so I just have memory of it. Unless he did pit, but after I did. Oh, I can't remember.
Ronnie Smart, I'm intrigued by this battle now because Gabe is within that DRS.
Nintendo. The back of Devo Sig on those fresh mediums.
Here we go down the straight.
Easy move.
The reigning Tier 3 champion is overtaken the Tier 2 newbie. Tier 2 rookie.
Dan and Toby having a bit of battle here for the wooden spoon.
And Gabe now, Matt, sorry, has got the gap down to 0.5 of a second to Tornado.
Yep.
Come on, Gabe.
Gabe doesn't need to pass him. Tornado's got penalty, but sometimes it's nice just to get to pass them anyway for just a bit more. Yeah, you'll feel a bit more proud about it, won't you? And if he does pick up a time penalty, he's already ahead of him anyway.
Yeah, because sometimes if you stay behind someone, sometimes you do allow the other driver to get within, the gap, and it could be a situation where Bram could catch up to Gabe. If these two battle, and Gabe just doesn't keep in the DRS and keep back, Matt, and these two battle and crash, Bram could get a podium, So they got to play it tactically. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Very slow today, Matt. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm very slow.
And McTenna and shortly past Davide. Not quite get our DRS yet. So
Here goes Gabe from the slipstream. 3 attempts to gap.
Maybe moving to turn 4 is going to have a lot of extra grip out of this chicane here. Although kind of has great drive out of that corner.
Matty is battling Joby again.
Gabe's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Oh, he's letting through. Tornado's just letting through. Oh no, Tornado's just going to use Gabe as a bit of an anchor.
An F1 HNL Gabe has picked up P2, Matt, in Bahrain. Oh my god, I can't believe
I think
it.
Tornado's just going to use Gabe as a bit of a. He's going to put a chain onto the back of that, on the back of that engine cover, and just drag him along. I think he's doing that because of Bram. So I think he's probably going to be a bit worried about Bram at the moment. But if he uses that fresh and medium compound as Alpine as a bit of a hole to drag him along, it'll help him his defence against Bram.
Danny and Toby as well, Matt, are now going wheel to well, not wheel to wheel, but going head to head now down the straight. The arse is open for the
Because suddenly now, Tornado's pace is going to be dramatically increased compared to what it was a few laps ago, because now he's got a car a lot better, a lot quicker ahead of him. So the gap between Darkin and Bram is now 2. Oh, Bram is round! Never mind! Bram is round at the last corner, and that is Bram's potential P4 has gone out of the window. He's dropped down to P8. He's got plenty of gap behind him until Danny and Toby. They're fighting into the last corner. Bram has left the session. Danny and Joey are now scrapping to get Toby here, but Toby's on those fresh mediums. Danny's not giving his position up yet. He's going for the move. He's not even got DRS.
I can't believe it.
He was on for purging there.
I'm fuming.
Well, no, he was on for at least P4, sorry. He was getting the gap between Darkin and himself. It was like 2.4 the gap was, and he's binned it at the last corner. Like I say, I just don't think he's quite comfortable 100% with traction yet in this game. It's just something you need to evolve yourself around over time.
Yeah, I think that's why he.
I think it's fine.
Better for him.
It's just. It's fine, but it would just catch you off at some point. Like I said, when the rain goes, it goes. And that's it, you're done. Talk about done, Callum's off at.
Yeah, Callum's gone. He's fucked it again. We'll see him in Portugal next week.
I was going to say, see him back in Tier 3.
Which, no, we fucking won't.
Ever since Tier 2, he's been at the back. I mean,
after what I've seen, the time trial lap times, he can fuck right off.
Yeah, obviously you can see those time trial lap times are translating very well. I could be up near pace and still be Tier 3 pace.
No. Right, anyway, Matt, what I was going to say, so yes, next week, as the race has kind of calmed down a bit, we go to Portugal, we go to the home Grand Prix STB Mountain, the Autódromo do Maldido, basically the Autodrome of Maldive.
Switch back up the inside of Toby. Toby gets some DRS, and Toby went diving inside of turn 1, and then Toby went from gaining a place to losing a place. Danny and Joe are working together here, I think. Ferrari engines versus Mercedes engine.
Wow. Love to see it. Danny's up to P9 now and Toby's at the points. That's not very good for him.
Considering that Dan Joey's on 80 lap mode hard. And he's got up the inside!
Come on, Toby, get this final position. Come on. All points matter in Tier 2.
Yeah, I mean, Toby's got 11 lap fresher, medium compound tyres. He's going to have so much more grip, but he's not seemed to be able to use it the way he needs it. Danny's got a little bit more better tyres out of all of them. Balance actually joined back in. He was able to complete the race. He still gets a few points.
Yeah, 4 points on Steve's turn.
But because it can
have been a lot more though, Matt.
Yeah, it could be second place.
God, we're snapping tonight, Matt. We're saying the exact same thing. See, we might as well be the same person.
Right. As I say, we're on the same wavelength.
We're on the same wavelength. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. See, Matt knows. Third is our Brandon left the session again. Great stuff. Love to see that.
Jerry looking upside. No, he's not going to go for me, but Toby's around outside turn 1. Jerry squeezes him off. Max Verstappen style on Lewis Hamilton 2018. This time, Jerry doesn't actually get a puncture.
Yeah, Tornado is just keeping in that DRS of Gabe. Not going to mean anything. Touch wood. Gabe can still fuck it, and there's been talking of fucking it. I think that's
Toby's
Toby
round. Yep, and Joey and Danny's defence has been completed a little bit earlier than I thought.
And that is mission complete for those guys. Lovely. Final lap then, Matt, of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Yapers Tugraf 34. The Turkish legend for Brixton is coming on to the final lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and what a race it's been, Matt, for Yapers tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm bored of him for the rest of the lap. He's not had much airtime.
12 seconds to the gap. This is a QRT, not just a performance in Tier 1. This is the sort of thing that we'd expect, you know, from him in Tier 1. This has been absolutely incredible, Matt. You have a still grab. I'm so... wow, like, wow. And I'll tell you something, Matt. This has really solidified why he's here top. This has really solidified, Matt, Tugra's, you know, lead on the championship. This has been an incredible race for him, a race that he's really needed tonight. Gabe P2 as well at the moment, not going to say anything else until he does cross that line. But yeah, I am very proud of Yapers Tugraf, very proud. Great drive from him. Definitely driving the day. He won't be driving the day though because
he's weaving.
He's weird. But he's going to come round the final corner, come down the straight, and he is your Bahrain Grand Prix winner. Yapers Tugraf wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. But Matt, in incredible style, Gabe is finally going to finish the race in season 22, and it's going to be P2. He's on the podium here in Bahrain. Third will be Tornado, fourth will be Darkin, fifth will be McKindo on his return. Great drive from him. Sixth will be Petrovic, seventh will be Davide, eighth is going to be Graham. We'll see if he's complete, which I think he has. I think he completed 90% of the race. Danny P9, Joey P10, Matty will be 11, and then you've got obviously Darren and Callum. Darren couldn't get in, so he's been AI for the whole race. Pretty impressive though.
I think Callum's using his own circuit layout here. And
Darren is going to be P12, but he won't actually be, you know, in P12 because he didn't do any of the race, so it'll be Callum in P12.
If we had an award for meme driver of the season, it'll be Callum.
I know, he's doing loads of great stuff for us, isn't he? Oh, look at this. He's even taking a 100-metre ball for me tomorrow. We'll get that sorted. The Bahrain Rangers, we've got to get that sorted for tomorrow. But yeah, Callum, disappointing race. We'll move on to next week in Portugal.
When somebody put the stream, he goes, but quite quiet.
Yeah, I read that. I don't actually understand what it means, so I'm sticking with it.
Family Guy.
Oh yeah, I don't watch it. Sorry guys, I don't know. Anyway, great stuff here in Bahrain. Another, you know, decent race. Not gonna lie, Matt, unpopular opinion, but I kind of got a bit bored. I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of got bored. That's not good. But yeah, the 3 Middle East races, Matt, in Tier 2 are done. Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. Definitely saved some turtles this week, the last 3 races, in terms of travel to the circuits. We've definitely saved those turtles. But it is Yapers Tugraf with a dominant win, Matt, here in Bahrain. He will take the full points of the weekend, 32 -1. He got second in the sprint. And didn't get fastest lap, so yeah, he's got 32, but he's got the most, I mean, of the weekend, Matt. He is P1 in Bahrain in the race. Let's have a look. Second is Gabe. I need to quickly screenshot this as well.
Oh, I should get it all as well.
Second is Gabe. Third is Tornado. Fourth, I think, is Darkin. Yeah. Fifth, McKindo. Sixth, Petrovic. Seventh, Davide. Eighth, Bram in the end. 9th will be DJ Danny. 10th will be Joey. 11th will be Matty Livkos. 12th is going to be Callum because Darren was AI. And then your non-finishers were, we'll say Darren. Darren, Toby, Diddlewink, Thomas, Alex Turt and Kasari.
I've got the sprint results also on there as well, so I've just gone through that as well.
Great stuff. There you go. See, Matt's clever, everyone.
Yep. Interviews, Tegra, Gabe, Tornado.
I don't think they will, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think that's going to be possible, Matt. But yeah, we will wrap things up, Matt, for Bahrain. Thank you, Matt, for joining me in the combox for Tier 2 Bahrain. Give me one moment.
Been a bit of a difficult one on the stream side for today, but we got through.
We got through it, a few issues, but not as many as last night. So
I will
we're
be here tomorrow.
Oh yes, so everyone, Matt is leaving tomorrow for us. He's having a date. He's having a date with his stepdad tomorrow, everyone. So he won't be racing.
No, I'm going no, it's my going with my auntie because she lives in Australia.
Guys, what? You having a date with Desi off Love Island? Crazy. Anyway, moving on.
He's making shit up on
By the way,
the
Matt,
way.
Jesse is a Love Island this year that was from Australia.
Don't give
so
I don't give two shits.
Anyway, moving on, Matt. Stop being rude. Anyway, yeah. So everyone, thank you for watching us. It will be Pistol in the combox tomorrow. I'm very looking forward to you guys seeing Pistol tomorrow in Bahrain. It's gonna be a great commentary from him. He's always high energy. He's always, up there and always ready to give us some great action coverage. So I'm ready for Pistol to lead proceedings tomorrow. If you don't want to watch Tier 3, which would be pretty stupid because I am racing, next week we go to round 6 of the season, nearly break week. Can't wait for the week off, it's going to be beautiful. But next week we go to my second home race of the season at the Autódromo do Maldido in Portugal, in Portimão. We go to the actual name, the Autódromo Internacional do Algarve. I can't say it in Portuguese because it's in Portuguese and European is different. But we go to Algarve next week. Portimão for the Portuguese Grand Prix. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.